Longlegs' brilliant marketing campaign outshined Hollywood blockbusters like Despicable Me 4, setting new trends for horror film promotion. Independent horror hit Longlegs, using a digital-based campaign, surpassed $20 million at the box office in its opening weekend and is changing the genre's future. Longlegs' success proves low-cost horror films can outperform big-budget releases, revolutionizing how films are made and marketed. Despite finishing in second place at the domestic box office in its opening weekend of release, the independent horror thriller film Longlegs generated more publicity than did the weekend's top film, the animated blockbuster Despicable Me 4. Fueled by a creative digital-based marketing campaign, which gradually built anticipation and momentum for Longlegs over the course of 6 months, the film, which had a combined marketing and production cost of less than $20 million, caught Hollywood completely by surprise. Directed and written by Osgood Perkins, the son of Psycho star Anthony Perkins, Longlegs stars Micah Monroe as Lee Harker, a clairvoyant FBI agent who is assigned to track down an occultist serial killer, known as Longlegs, who has murdered various families across the United States without seemingly being physically present at the crime scenes. Lee discovers that she has a sinister personal connection to the killer, played by Nicolas Cage. With an opening weekend gross of approximately $22.4 million, Longlegs, which had the best opening of any original horror film in the past year, became one of only 15 independent films in the past decade to open above $20 million. This opening also set a record for the film's distributor, Neon, which had its biggest previous opening, at $5.3 million, with the Sydney Sweeney horror film Immaculate. Moreover, while Longlegs, which grossed approximately $11.7 million in its second weekend of release and has a current worldwide gross of nearly $47 million, is poised to become one of the most profitable films of 2024, it is also set to become one of the most influential horror films in recent history, in terms of changing how horror films are made and marketed in the future. Longlegs had a brilliant marketing campaign. The completely inventive and unconventional marketing campaign for Longlegs was launched by distributor Neon in January 2024, when Neon released the first of a series of creepy teaser trailers, most notably one that highlights star Micah Monroe's rising heartbeat as she witnesses Nicolas Cage's horrific transformation into the film's titular killer. The trailers made Longlegs seem dangerous, real, unsettling, and, above all, unique without mentioning the movie by name. Perhaps the most innovative aspect of the marketing campaign was how Neon handled Cage's presence in the film. While any conventional marketing campaign would have almost certainly revolved around the appearance of an Academy Award-winning star like Cage, Neon made the bold decision to increase anticipation for the film by hiding Cage from the film's marketing campaign, in terms of withholding clear images of his nightmarish villain. While Longlegs was boosted by generally excellent critical reviews, the slow-burn marketing campaign, which bypassed television ads in favor of digital content, that Neon executed, not only intrigued audiences but also started a viral horror movement. This is especially impressive given that less than $10 million was spent on the marketing campaign. Ultimately, the film's marketing campaign is a testament to the importance of building relationships and trust with horror audiences and crafting a marketing campaign that clearly reflects the viewing experience. With Longlegs, this means a crazy ride that delivers to audiences something they've never seen before. Longlegs is the ultimate summer blockbuster counter-programming in a summer largely dominated by blockbusters and children's films, led by Despicable Me 4 and Inside Out 2. Longlegs serves as stark counter-programming and has emerged as the summer's biggest surprise. It is the first independent film in a long time to achieve success within the summer blockbuster season. The success of Longlegs has had a revitalizing effect on independent cinema and especially the horror genre, which had, except for the recent release of A Quiet Place, Day One, been in an extended slump, as evidenced by the lackluster receptions for the 2024 horror films Abigail, The First Omen, Imaginary, and Night Swim. While Longlegs has already outperformed these films at the box office, it has also proved that by keeping marketing and production costs low and successfully executing a targeted marketing strategy, horror films, more than any other genre, can generate profit margins that far eclipse those of their big-budget counterparts. Longlegs debuted alongside the romantic comedy film Fly Me to the Moon, which had a production cost of more than $100 million. However, despite the seemingly commercially appealing pairing of stars Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson, Fly Me to the Moon grossed less than $10 million at the box office in its opening weekend of release, far below Longlegs, and has become a massive flop, especially in terms of its cost. Longlegs has been compared to the Blair Witch Project with its surprising box office success and viral marketing campaign. Longlegs has been compared to the groundbreaking 1999 supernatural horror film The Blair Witch Project, which was released almost exactly 25 years before Longlegs. While it will likely fall far short of equaling the commercial success of The Blair Witch Project, which grossed nearly $250 million at the worldwide box office, Longlegs is one of the few independent horror films since The Blair Witch Project to surpass expectations so completely that Hollywood is left baffled, as if the movie appeared out of nowhere. While The Blair Witch Project launched found-footage horror into the public consciousness, the impact of Longlegs will be tested not just with a potential sequel or spin-off but also in terms of how successfully other horror films can emulate the film by employing a similarly unconventional marketing campaign. For Longlegs director Osgood Perkins and distributor Neon, this will be proven with the release of their next collaboration, the supernatural horror film The Monkey, which is currently scheduled to be released by Neon on February 21, 2025. Longlegs is in theaters now.